Hey, what's up everyone? I just got a bunch of parts in, so I wanted to take you through them and give you a little sneak peek of them before I get them on the car and start using them. So thought you might be interested to see what I got. So first thing I got is just a basic little car cover. So I don't know, it was like 20 bucks or something, but just nice to have a cover for my car. My car's in a garage, but even then I want to kind of like honestly, I want to like kind of store some parts and stuff in my car, and right now the exterior doesn't look that awesome, and the garage owner is kind of a pain. So I want to make sure he doesn't complain about like leaving parts in my car and stuff like that. So that was kind of the first thing. In addition to it just keeping it a little cleaner. So the next thing I'll show you that I got is I picked up a helmet. So most of the tracks around here require you to have like SA 2005 or better helmets to go drifting at all or just go on the track at all. So I'm in San Francisco, California, so I'm sure it changes a bunch state to state. So I picked up a nice little Simpson helmet here. I used to be into mopeds, so I had a kind of super shitty motorcycle helmet in the past that was pretty old that I got for like 30 bucks or something on Craigslist. So I'd always had my eye on the Simpson helmet just because I thought it looked awesome, and it's like Stormtrooper kind of. So I decided to pick it up this time just because I need a little bit more, little safer helmet for riding in cars. So picked that up, got that in. That will be fun and safe on the track. Safety doesn't take a holiday, so remember that. And next couple of things I got were more around the stereo of the car. So right now there's like a bunch of shitty speakers in it. The head unit is pretty horrible, no Bluetooth or anything. So I picked up a new head unit. I looked up this one on wirecutter.com. I'll throw all the links to like Amazon, I guess, in the description if you're interested in them. But this one, Wirecutter basically reviewed a bunch of them, and it's super good price. I think it was like 80 bucks. And it has super good Bluetooth connectivity. So I've had a couple head units, and the Bluetooth is always like kind of sketchy or just okay. So on this one you can connect, I think you can connect multiple phones. And then you can also, there's some nice features where like as soon as you get in the car and it connects right away, it just starts playing the last music that you were playing automatically, whereas some of the past Bluetooth units I've had don't do that. So this looks like a good pickup. I'll be having some more videos when I actually install the stuff in the car, so you'll be able to see that. I also picked up 4 Infinity speakers. They're about 50 bucks for a pair, so still pretty budget. But I'm going to be installing those as well. I have them in the car right now, but the guy installed them, or the previous owner had the like even worse speakers in the car, and he just double-sided taped them into the car instead of using screws or whatever. So I got to go buy some screws, and then I'll be reinstalling them. But I'll throw up a video on that. And then I picked up an amp to power both the speakers, and then I also got a little sub. So I've had a sub in the car in my past, and it's awesome. So love rolling down the street with the sub. So yeah, got this. I never had an amp before, so the last sub I had was kind of like this home theater sub. It was like a Bose. I don't know. My parents had it from like a long time ago, and I just picked it up and installed it in the car without an amp or anything. And just ran it off the head unit, and it worked, and it was pretty good. So I'm excited to have like an actual real setup this time. Next thing I got was a 6-pack of Plasti Dip, black Plasti Dip. I never know when that's going to come in handy, and I do want to try Plasti Dipping the wheels just because they're gold right now, and I'd like to see how they look just all black. So I'm going to be doing that. Never had too much Plasti Dip. Kind of boring stuff, just got some clips for interior things, was missing a bunch of them. I think the previous owner basically like took apart the whole interior and then put everything back together without using any of the screws or the clips or anything, so that's gonna be fun. But got that. Next thing I got was this sub. I'll put a link up, I don't know if you can see it, but it's kind of nice. It's like a shallow sub, so it's only like this wide, and then like that tall basically. So that'll be nice, so I don't have to like take up all my trunk space with the sub. And it had like awesome reviews on Amazon and things, so I'm super excited to hear how that will sound. And then the last thing I got, second to last thing I guess, is just a shitload of Dynamat. So right now my trunk is all stripped, so it's just down to the metal, and I have an exhaust, and so whenever I'm driving it's like pretty loud just from the exhaust, and then I'm going to be lining most of the trunk with that, and then also some of the doors and things like that, just to cut down on a little bit of the road noise and rattle and things. So I'm pretty excited about that. All my cars in the past have been very loud, just because they've been pretty crappy cars like Geo Metros, so they've had zero sound deadening, so I'm kind of excited to put some of this in and see how that works. And the last thing I got was kind of like a freebie from this company. So this is called Automatic. They're based in San Francisco here as well. But basically it's like a OBD2 reader, and the main thing they do is kind of tracking miles per gallon, which most cars, I guess newer cars do anyway. But I used to be a big hypermiler with Geo Metros and things. So I originally got this about like a year ago, I'd say, and installed it in my girlfriend's car. She has a Toyota Matrix 2006, just to track like gas mileage and see how we were doing and stuff. So super love it. It's super cool. One day I like went on the forums and was like, hey, I wish there was real-time monitoring of both like instant mile per gallon, then maybe even like RPMs or different things like that. So my car's a 95, and so it doesn't technically have OBD2. There is a port for it though, and I've read that it's super slow. So Automatically basically just sent one of these for free because it was an updated model. And everyone on that forum thread that was asking for real-time stats or whatever got one, because Automatic originally thought they were going to get it in for the old model, and so they told us they would. So they kind of made good on their promise and sent everyone in that thread a free one of the newer model, which was like super cool, awesome customer service. So excited to see how that will work. Probably is not going to work in my car just because OBD2 actually starts on the 96s. So yeah, that's about like all the new parts I got. And I'll be showing you a little bit as I install them and things like that, and see how they work and sound and whatever. So thanks for tuning in. I'll be posting every Sunday, so if you want to subscribe or anything, feel free. And ask me a question or comments or anything, feel free to do that as well. Cool.